Okay. I'm going to admit all. Okay. All right, so before I do that, Mr. King, normally we start putting people in breakout rooms, but Ms. Sanchez is not here. How do you all want to handle that? You want me
Uh,
to go ahead?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Miss Sanchez was just looking for a place to park, so she should be here any minute. So we could go ahead and put them in the breakout rooms because I imagine any second now she's gonna walk through the door.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to admit all right now.
Good morning.
Second,
Hi, good morning.
would please stay muted while we get everyone in. Is Deputy Butler here today, Aleda?
I am here, Judge.
Oh, great. Good morning.
Turn up the volume a little bit so I can hear you in the courtroom.
Good morning.
My audio is not very reliable, apparently.
Huh?
Everybody stay muted, please. I have several in the courtroom today, Judge, also.
All right. Please, are those attorneys or are they defendants?
Defendants, and then I have one detained for judge's warrant.
Okay.
His attorney's on the way in, Fernando Trevino.
I'm here.
Okay, Fernando Trevino. Okay. Are you in the courtroom or are you here on Zoom?
I'm on Zoom, Judge. Hey, Corey.
So, okay, did I understand you correctly, Mr. Trevino? You are in the courtroom?
No, I'm on Zoom, Judge.
Okay, all right, not a problem. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started on our docket today. I need everyone, please, to stay muted. Everyone stay muted. How do we do that? Okay. Okay. All right, so at this time, I'm going to ask Deputy Butler to make his announcements, please. And I muted everyone, so have to unmute yourself.
Morning, everybody. The Honorable Judge Gloria Saldaña presiding County Court 9 is now in session. Please keep your mics muted. Even when you come out of break rooms, the judge will recognize you, then you can make your announcements.
I'm sorry.
All counselors, go ahead. All counselors, please have your case numbers ready when the judge calls upon you. That will make this proceeding speed along rather nicely. Let's have a good court session today. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Butler. All right, good morning. We're just going to go get to work right now. I'm going to call the first person in the order of appearance by the attorneys, and that will be Laura Lefton.
Hi, Judge. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. My client today has a unindicted felony pending, so he is in custody, but I would ask for a recess.
Everybody gets jail.
All right. Can I get the name of your client, please?
His name is, hold on one second.
Okay.
His name is Xavier Fernandez.
Javier Fernandez. And do you have his cause number, please?
It is it is 673-674 and 673-675. It's a failure to ID and a resisting arrest.
All right. And is he here? He's in custody, right?
He's in custody, yes, ma'am.
But I don't guess we brought him over. Okay, so
Okay.
are you the attorney on the felonies?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right, we're going to reset that to February 16, okay?
Okay, that works.
Okay.
Thank you,
Is that
ma'am.
all you have today, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. May I be excused?
Yes, you're excused. You can log off at this time. Thank you.
Thank you.
If I may, Judge.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
The client is here.
Ms. Lefton? Oh, you're gonna have to have her come back. Will you re-invite her, please, Alida?
I still see her, Judge.
Yes,
Oh.
Your
Okay. I don't see her.
Again, counselors, please have the case number ready when you're called along with your client's name. That will enable the judge to locate your case more quickly on the docket. Multiple pages are being used. Thank you. Please make sure your mics are muted. Got a lot of background noise, people.
Laura Lefton, can you please unmute yourself?
Now she's froze.
Now she's gone. I
Yep.
don't see her. Okay. Yeah, so her client is here. I thought she said something about custody, but I must have misheard. Okay, then if you'll please re-invite her, Alida, so she can confer with her client. Okay, John Young? John Young? All right, Victoria Cruz. Am I muted? Is there something wrong with my audio?
No, Judge, you're fine.
Okay. Edward Shaughnessy.
Yes, Your Honor.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I believe my client is on Roger Oviedo, and his cause number is just a second, 668218.
Here?
He should be on Zoom.
Let me see if I can see
Spoke to
him.
him this morning.
I don't see him. Roger Oviedo, are you here? Can you give him a call, please, and ask him to see if he's having problems logging on?
Sure.
And in the meantime, what do you want to do? Do you want to confer?
Yeah, I'd like to confer with the prosecution, Your Honor.
Okay, sir. You'll get a breakout room momentarily, okay?
Sure.
Renee Munoz?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good to see you.
Morning.
I have Jeremy Sutton, Judge, on page number 4. At the top of that page, 649242.
Okay, and is he here?
He's present in the courtroom, Judge. I met with him this morning before court there. He did explain to me that he has a case in County Court 13 that arose out of the same incident. It's a terroristic threat. It's set for trial and into 2022, I believe May or something like that. So we're just requesting a reset because he's still maintaining he went to jury trial out of County Court 13.
All right. And are you the attorney on the felony? I mean, he's not a felony. Never mind. So if I reset this to January 3rd,
Shut the fuck up, you're pissing me the fuck off.
if I reset this to January 31, will that work for you?
If you could possibly maybe get into February, Judge, because I know that the County Court 13 isn't set till like May
Oh, okay.
on that trial setting.
We'll reset that 45 days to February 8, okay? I just don't
Yes.
want to lose, track of it, that's all.
Oh, I completely understand, Your Honor. We appreciate it and definitely appreciate the court's time. Definitely. May we be excused for this morning, Judge?
Yes, sir, you and Mr. Sutton are excused. Have a great day. Thank you, Mr. Munoz.
Thank you so much, Judge. Bye.
Bye-bye. Joseph Acevedo.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I have Arthur Medellin,
Okay.
and that's 639223. It's a pretrial setting.
Okay.
May I have a pretrial to 2822?
Okay. Let me see. Is he here?
I believe he is, Your Honor.
Okay. Arthur Medellin, are you here? I don't see him on the list of participants.
Okay, I'll have my staff
Yeah.
locate him.
Okay, please, and I just need to be able to mark him present.
Okay.
And you don't want to confer at this time, right?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so.
And then the other one I have is Ethan John Munoz, 652-474.
Okay.
That one is a felony pending, arose out of the same incident. No new date on the felony. May we have 2/8/22?
All right, let me see 1 second. Is John Munoz here? What was his first name?
Ethan John Munoz.
Ethan. Do you hear him? Yeah, he's here. Okay, I'll mark him present. But I do need to hear from Mr. Medellin.
Okay.
So
May we be excused, and I'll give.
I will reset you on both of those to February 8. Okay, and but I do need to hear from Mr. Medellin. Okay.
Okay, I will get him on the
All
Zoom.
right, so Mr. Munoz can log off at this time. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. And I'll get Mr. Medellin on the Zoom.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Acevedo.
Good to see you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Judge.
Good to see you. Jeff Hall.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I have DeAndre Williamson, 639750.
All right. And is he here?
I am not sure, Judge. I tried calling.
Get your fucking ass over there, dude.
All right, everyone,
texting.
please stay
fucking ass on
muted.
here, dude.
Everyone, stay muted. That means everyone, except the person I'm listening to.
Yeah, I've sent that person multiple chat messages, Judge,
All right,
and
who
he's
is
not
that?
replying.
Who
One
is
plus Nord N100.
Okay. I'm
Lots
going
of
to.
profanity coming from that.
Very much. I'm afraid I'm hearing it. I'm going to put that person in the waiting room. He needs to wait there until I'm ready to call him. I'm not finding it though. What did you say it was?
Your Honor, I just put him in the waiting room.
Thank you, Aleda. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Hall.
No
for
problem.
the interruption. Okay.
Judge, I just saw a chat come through.
All right.
It looks like it's from iPhone 11 Pro Max. It says, I'm here. My audio and video aren't working.
All right. So that must be your client, right?
It has the name DeAndre in quotes. I imagine it's him.
Mr. Williamson. Okay. All right. I'll mark him present. Thank you. And what would you like to do today on this?
We had reset it, Judge, because he has an MTR warrant on a felony. And I just, because I wasn't able to make contact with him, I don't know if that warrant is still, if he has turned himself in yet or not, Judge.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you to go to a breakout room, and Aleda can check that out and give you an answer, okay?
Yes.
And then, depending on what the answer is, we'll decide what to do, okay?
Thank you,
All right.
Judge.
You'll get a breakout room for that in a second.
Great.
Douglas Kapmeyer.
He just put on the chat, Judge. He has to go to CPS and he'll be right back.
All right. Thank you. I'll come back to you. Thank you. Elizabeth Russell. Okay. Elizabeth Russell. All right. I've got to do something administrative here for a second. Ms. Sanchez, are you in? Because I cannot find you on our list here.
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Okay, that's easier for me to do what I need to do. All right, thank you. All right. All right, Elizabeth Russell.
Good morning, Judge.
Morning.
I am here on, sorry, give me a moment. I'm double zooming and I never am good at that. Justin Vasquez.
Okay, and is he present?
I don't see him on the Zoom.
Okay, let me see if I see him. Mr. Vasquez, are you here, sir? Justin Vasquez? I do not see him on the list of participants. Can you give him a call, please, so he can come in and I can mark him present?
Absolutely, Judge.
All right, give me the cause number on that, please.
I'm pulling it for you right now.
Okay.
Sorry, my computer does not want to cooperate this morning. I apologize for the delay, Judge. My computer is just not.
Trying to see if I can find him on the docket too, but
He's on page 2, Your Honor, 624010.
thank you very much.
He also has a pending felony. Let me just make sure that he's not in jail on that felony.
All right, is he, are you the attorney on the felony?
We are not, Judge.
Okay. All right. I'll come back to you in a couple of seconds, okay, Miss Russell?
Yes, Judge.
All right, John Gomez.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here on John Mendoza. He's at the top, page 8, 667. Sorry about that. 673-604.
Okay, thank you. And is Mr. Mendoza here? John Mendoza. Yep, no. Yeah,
No,
he
he's
is
not
here.
he's not the one in custody, Your Honor, but he is here under John Mendoza.
I do see him on the list of participants is John Mendoza. Jon Mendoza?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's him. Okay. I'll mark him present. Mr. Gomez, what would you like to do on this?
Thank you, Your Honor. We just downloaded all the discovery on this. It's our first setting here. If I could get a reset just to go over that with my client, that'd be
Yes,
great.
All right, we'll reset that to January 31, okay?
January 31. Thank you, Your Honor. May we
Thank
be
you.
excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You as well.
Elizabeth Russell, did you get a chance to see if Mr. Vasquez is here?
Brian Rodriguez, 669-28.
Elizabeth Russell?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, so will you give Mr. Vasquez a call? Tell him he needs to make an appearance so I can mark him present.
I will, Judge.
In the meantime, he has a felony pending. Do you want me to just reset this at this time?
Yes, Judge. I think that'd be appropriate. It's from the same event and occurrence. It's not from the same offense date, but it's from the same transaction.
All right, we'll come back on that on January 31, okay?
Okay,
But
thank you, Judge.
I will leave my notes open to see him so I can mark him present, okay?
I'll call him now.
All right, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Matt Stolhansky. All right, I'll come back. Fernando Ramos.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I represent Faith Raquel Patlan on page 3, the very last entry, 645858. She has multiple offenses, including 2 felonies in the 144th. I am attorney of record on all of the cases. Still in the process of discovery. What was heard sometime this week. We'd like a reset, Judge.
Yes, Mr. Ramos, we'll reset that to February 16. And I think I saw a Patlan. Is that Miss Patlan?
She's present, Your Honor.
Okay, great. Thank you. So you and Miss Patlan are welcome to log off. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
John Roberson.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Christina Martinez. She's on page 5 toward the bottom, 662115. I have been unable to make contact with her by phone or mail and have not heard from her.
All right, well,
She has 2 felonies pending.
she has felonies pending. All right.
They're unindicted drug cases.
I'm going to issue a bond forfeiture so that we can get a move on this case. Okay. So, Mr. Roberson, what'll happen is that warrant will not go out for 7 days. If somehow she gets in touch with you, let us know, okay?
Thank you. I'll try to get in touch with her. Thanks.
Thank you.
Breeze.
All right, the next person is Michael Beliveau. Michael Beliveau. Okay. Adam Cortez.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
Yes, I have Ruben Singletary. Just to give you, he's on page 3, in about the middle of the page, 640746. He also has a case on page 4 at the very bottom.
Okay.
654619. Mr. Singletary is, well, first of all, he has a felony pending that's set in February, and we've been sent to mental health court there. And this week he's illustrating why, because he gave his little sister all his money and walked off, just walked away. So I'm fearful that he's probably going to end up in the state hospital here at some point. But yeah, he's having an episode. I'd like an opportunity for him to come back around. I mean, like I said, he got mental health and on the felony for a reason, and he's illustrating why. So I was hoping I could get a little time to get him in after he, hope.
I'm not going to issue a bond forfeiture. I'm just going to reset this to
Like I
February
said, he's probably
16.
in the state hospital, Your Honor.
Yeah. Okay. February 16, Mr. Cortez. Okay.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a good
Thank
day.
you. That's work. Thank you. Have a good day.
Take
You
care.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye. John Reitmeyer. Daniel Garcia. Andrea Maltos.
Yes, Your Honor. I am here on a Joseph Alvarez. He's on page 5, case number 659179.
Right. Is Mr. Alvarez here?
Yes, he should be on Zoom.
Okay. What was his first name?
Joseph?
Joseph. Mr. Joseph Alvarez, are you here? Would you please answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, sir. Okay, mark you present. Okay, Ms. Matos, what would you like to do on this?
So Mr. Alvarez also has a case out in County Court 15 from the same offense date. My understanding is that Alex told me that we were going to merge the 2 cases into County Court 15. So I believe it's just a question that we could have those out of the same court.
January 31. Okay.
Your Honor, this is Daniel Garcia.
I'll be with you in just a second. Okay, Ms. Matos, anything else you have this morning?
That was it, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank
so you and Mr. Alvarez are excused and you're welcome to log off, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Daniel Garcia.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry I didn't hit the mute button fast in time.
I'm sorry, I probably moved on
I'm
too
present.
fast.
My client is present, Your Honor. I think we're ready for a plea.
Okay, what is his name? What is your client's name? Uh-oh, having audio problems.
Judge, it would be on page 2, 632772.
And what is his name?
Robin Christopher Balser.
Okay, let me see if he's here. Yeah, he's here. Okay. Well, I'll come back to Mr. Garcia. I think he said he's got a plea ready. Okay. I'll make a notation of that. All right. Armando Martinez.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on behalf of Jaime Garcia, cause number 660296.
Okay, great. And he is present, Mr. Yeah, I see him. Okay.
Yes, he is,
Mr.
Judge.
Martinez. What would you like to do today on this?
Judge, I'd like to confer, Judge. I'd like to take care of this case today if possible, Judge.
All right. I'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room in just a second, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
We'll check back.
All right, thank you. Marisela Arredondo.
Hi, Your Honor. Just a heads up for the court. I am in Travis County waiting on a felony plea. So if I have to run off, that's why.
Your client?
Yes, Your Honor. My client is Luis Humareda, cause number 667882.
Okay, and is that person present?
Yes, Your Honor. I did see him under Luis Enrique.
Okay, all right. I'll mark him present. What would you like to do? Just get a reset since you're waiting for a plea there? Or what would you want to come back? What do you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, I did want to confer with the state. So if I can be placed on maybe a recall, I can take care of this plea and maybe we can excuse my client, allow me to confer because I am going to ask for another pretrial.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to mark you conferring. You will get a breakout room. And the good thing about that, it's private, so you can do anything else you need to do. So, Mr. Enriquez, I'm going to excuse you, sir. You can log off at this time. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. James Hunt. All right. Mr. Shaughnessy, did you have a chance to confer?
I did, Your Honor. The state is going to email me a plea bargain offer, and I'll take the opportunity to review it with my client. He indicated to me that he is on Zoom, but was having issues regarding being on mute.
All right. Well,
maybe if you could call his name, I don't know if he was able to solve that technological problem.
Roger Oviedo, can you please say something so I can mark you present, sir? I see you. 1+ Nord. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. And I'm going to reset this, Mr. Shaughnessy, to January 31, okay?
Well, Your Honor, could I ask the court to reset it to that February 16th date? I'm going to be in trial in the 175th on the 31st of January.
All right. February 16 it is.
All right. Super.
Thank you. You have
Thank
a good
you.
day. Take care. Mr. Oviedo, you may log off at this time, too. Thank you, sir. All right. Let me see who else is gone. Michael Beliveau, are you here? All right. All right. Mr. Enriquez, Luis Enriquez, you can log off, sir. Who is your lawyer? Before I say that, who is your lawyer, Mr. Enrique? There's problems with the audio. All right, moving on. James Hunt, Luis Martinez. Luis Martinez. Fernando Trevino.
Your Honor, I'm present.
Yes,
Judge
sir.
Luis Martinez is here.
Okay, I'll come right back to you, Mr. Martinez, okay? Mr. Trevino,
Yes, Your Honor.
who are you here?
I have, I have Richard Catarrusa, calls number 644571.
Okay, and is he here?
He's actually present in the courtroom, Judge.
Okay, great, thank you. What do you want to do on this today?
Well, I'd like to, I guess, confer with the state.
All right. I'll mark you conferring, sir. You'll get a breakout room any second, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Luis Martinez?
Judge, good morning. I'm
Good
here
morning.
on Lucas Hernandez, 649572 on page 4. And I'm here for Gable Sadowski, who's the attorney of record.
Oh, okay. And is Lucas Hernandez here?
Judge, I saw him on.
All right,
He's
thank
present.
you. Mark him present. Okay.
Okay.
And what are we going to do with this, Mr. Martinez, today?
Mr. Sadowski is in person in Live Oak County today. He had
Oh.
sent in a motion for continuance. He's asking to move this to January the 20th because he's got another case set that day in court.
January 20? And this is
Yes,
on
Your
the trial docket today?
Judge, I'm not aware of where it's on the docket, but
All right.
Your Honor, if I may, this case was reset to March 3rd because it's a no file at this point.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's better than January 20, isn't it?
it is, Judge. I'll let Mr. Sadowski know what's going on with it.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Martinez. Appreciate your help.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And Aleda, what day was that? March 20th?
March 3rd.
March 3rd. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Is Mr. Hernandez excused?
Mr. Hernandez is excused, and you can both log off at this time.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You. Jeff Hall, did you have a chance to confer?
Judge, excuse me. I spoke with Aleda, and there's some inconsistencies as to this warrant. The system's showing it's been returned, but when I call Bexar County warrants, it's showing that it's active. So if the court is okay with giving me a little time, I'm not appointed on Mr. Williamson's felony, but I think what I'll do is just call that court and see if I can sort it out and maybe get him on a docket to get this moving.
Give you that February 16 date or something earlier?
February 16th is fine, Judge. That'd be great.
That'll give you more time to get everything straightened out. Okay, that was on Mr. Williamson. And that's all you have today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hall. You are excused, and have a great day, sir.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
All right. All right, who am I going to call next?
I am back from conferring, Judge. Mr. Martinez.
Mr. Martinez, thank you, okay?
I discussed the case with the assistant trial attorney, Judge. They will have a plea offer before the end of the day, and we both agree to having the case reset for that purpose, Judge.
Okay.
Jaime Garcia, 660296.
We're going to reset Mr. Garcia's case to January 31 for a plea. However, if you get that plea paperwork done faster than that, you're welcome to let Aleda know, and we'll bring you in earlier, okay?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so if there's nothing further, Mr. Garcia may log off, and you have a great day, Mr. Martinez, okay?
Likewise, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Bud Rittenauer.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I'm here representing Elvis Cisneros. It's page 1, the penultimate entry.
Okay.
Clause 609988. He has 4 felonies pending and the 186th. I do not have reset dates on those felonies. He is in custody and is in appearing here, and I would like to confer with him when we're through here so I can exit from there.
All right, I'll give you a reset date, and then we'll give you a breakout room so you can confer with Mr. Cisneros.
Fine.
And you can both leave from the breakout room.
All right.
So, you are obviously the attorney on the felonies, right?
That's correct, Judge.
So we're going to reset that to February 16, okay?
That's fine. Appreciate it.
All right, you have a great day. You
Thank
should
you,
see
Judge.
that prompt for a breakout room any moment, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Brian O'Donnell.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
On page 4, I have Adrian Barbiera. I do not see him on the Zoom. I hope he is present, Your Honor. He has a felony pending with our office. Adrian, are you there?
Will you please say something so we can mark you present? Adrian Barbiera.
Last court, Your Honor, my client was in welding school. He had the link, but if I could have a short date to try to contact him and
Yeah.
um,
All right. Well, you have had contact with him, and it sounds like you have good communication. I'll just reset this to February 16.
thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Just be sure to remind him that he needs to make an appearance. It's very important. Okay.
We'll do that, Your Honor. Also on page 5, I have Sarah Montejano.
Okay.
She was sent the link. I don't know if she's on. I do not see her name. Sarah, are you present?
Sarah Montejano, will you please say something so we can mark you present? Sarah Montejano.
Your Honor, this is a similar situation wherein my client has a pending felony with our office also.
Okay.
I'm looking, I have had contact, but it's been a while. The last time was October 18, but we are in contact with her. I apologize that she's not on the Zoom, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to just reset her matter to February 16 also.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right.
May I
thank
be
you.
excused?
Yes, sir. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Vanessa Garcia.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I am here on Mr. Michael Sukes. I'm sorry, Michael. Can you pronounce your last name? I don't want to butcher it.
Sukshamle.
Sukshamle. There you go. All right, and he is present, Your Honor. It's on page 7, cause number 673586.
Okay.
I do need to confer with the state. I am also here. Cole Nettles, he is going to appear, but he's stuck in person in the 379th. But his clients, he has 3 of them, Mr. Spencer Davis, Jake Erie, and William DeLeon are online. I'd ask that all the clients be excused, but he will appear as soon as possible once he gets out of the 379th.
All right. So I will go ahead and excuse Mr. Davis, Mr. Yuri, and Mr. DeLeon. I have marked you present, and you may log off of the Zoom at this time. Thank you. Just stay in touch with your attorney, okay? So
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
And may my client also, Michael, be excused as well while I confer with the state, Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Suksumlane. Did I do that sort of close?
Yeah, that was good.
Good. So you're excused, sir, and you may log off at this time. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll give you a call after this. Thank
Okay.
you, Your Honor.
I'm marking you conferring, Ms. Garcia, okay? All right. Kelly Piddle. Can you unmute yourself, Mr. Piddle? Are you on another Zoom?
Oh, sorry, Judge. My internet is really slow. I apologize. Judge, I have Chad Whitebird. It's on page 6, cause number 667-352 and 353.
Okay. What was his last name again?
And I'm
What was his
Whiteford,
last?
Whiteford.
Thank you. Okay. And he's present? Do you know?
He's present, Judge.
All right. Thank
Yeah, he's present. He's here.
you. Okay. Got it.
I'm e-filing a blood discovery motion as we speak, and I'm going to send it to Karina to review, and then hopefully with an agreement send to you to sign.
So in the meantime, did you still want to confer, or do you want to reset, or what do you want to do on this? Can you hear me?
If I can wait to get that, Judge.
Oh, yeah.
And then we will.
Sure.
We'll,
I'll come back to you.
At the next setting, if possible.
Okay, so then do you want me to just reset you till January 31?
If we could get a February date possible, Judge, because the blood discovery does take a little bit longer.
Okay, I'll reset you to February, and I'm not wanting to do this too often because Aleta's trying to control our docket so we don't have 900 cases on one day.
No problem. Judge, if you wanna put it to January, that's fine.
Well, I'm trying to stay in line with what she is already scheduling. So if January 31 is okay with you, let's do that.
That's fine, Judge. Yeah, that works.
All right. Okay, so at this point,
Then I have.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I have one more client, Judge, but can Mr. Whiteford be excused?
Yes, Mr. Chad Whiteford, you're excused, sir, and you're welcome to log off at this time. I see you now. Thank you. And your next client is?
Jeremiah Roblin, cause number 663068 on page 5.
Okay. And is he present? I don't see him. Mr. Roblin, are you
He's
here?
not present, Judge. I can get him logged out if you like. He's not present, Judge. I can get him to log on if you like. I have
sir.
very good contact with him.
All right. If you could have him come in just so I can mark him present, okay?
Okay.
right.
Then let me do that.
And do you want me to give you a reset date on him so that you don't have to come back?
That'd be great, Judge.
January 31, okay?
Thank you.
But I do need to be able to mark Mr. Roblin present, okay?
I'll call him right now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. George Manning.
Yeah, Judge. Good morning. I'm here on State versus Christopher Garcia. It's on page 7 of the docket, and he has 2 cases, 666-761 and 669-680. This morning, in the magistrate court, Judge Crothers, he reset. There's an agreed incompetency hearing, Your Honor, for him. And he also has a companion case out of County Court 13. We had to reset any incompetency hearing for a week in the magistrate court because the outpatient restoration center needs some time to still try to assess whether or not Mr. Garcia can be restored to competency. I hate to be so, doubtful during the holiday season, but I really sincerely doubt he will ever be restored. I've met with him in jail, and it is pretty tough, Judge. He has some severe mental health and intellectual disability issues, but it's still pending that determination in the magistrate court, Your Honor.
All right. So do you want me to reset it to February 8th? Will that take care of it time-wise?
I hope so, Your Honor. I think that would be good. Just so hopefully that determination is made. No disrespect to outpatient restoration. They had trouble. I mean, they could just go physically visit him in the jail, but I don't think they want to do that, and they haven't been able to get in contact with the jail. But I think hopefully by February 8th, I can stay on top of them and just make sure this gets done.
Realize he was in custody.
Yes, Judge.
There's nothing we can do in the meantime, right, about that?
No, Your Honor. Frankly, I've talked it out with his attorney, on the County Court 13 case. And, unfortunately, what they did was, they decided to keep him in, jail until he could be assessed for competency. He did get out, he was released on bond. I think his mom paid his bond a few months ago, and he disappeared immediately. And my problem is I can't, on my cases, regardless of what I think, I couldn't, ask for, his bond to be reduced or anything, if the other attorney on the other case wouldn't really do it. I mean, no disrespect to them. So it is kind of a complex issue with his multiple cases and mental health, Your Honor.
I understand. All right, so we're going to reset that to February 8th.
All right, Judge. Well, thank you so much. May I be excused?
Yes, Mr. Manning, thank you very much. You have a
All
great
right.
day.
Yes, Judge. You as well.
Joanne Eagle.
Good morning, Judge. My client is on Zoom. Mario Lara is his name. Do you need a case number?
I would like that if I could, please.
673525.
Okay, great. And he is present. So what would you like to do, Miss Siegel?
Judge, this is our first setting. I'd like to be able to go over all his discovery and then come back.
Okay. We'll reset this for January 31. And
Thank you.
Mr. Lotta can log off. Have a great day.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
Thank you.
Robert Porter.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Miss Danielle Martinez, page 3, second from the top, 637967. She has a felony pending out of the 227th, and we currently do not have a setting date on her as of yet.
Okay, so and she is here, right?
She is.
Yeah,
She is.
I see that. Okay, I'll mark her present. So basically, you would just like to reset this. You're the attorney on the felony, right, Mr. Porter?
That is correct, Your Honor.
We'll reset this to February 16, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you.
great day. All right, let me see who else.
Judge, you had me in a breakout room and I had to leave the meeting and I had technical issues. Can you put me back in the breakout room?
Absolutely. Let me see where you are because we don't, you wanted to talk to the state, right?
Yes, it's Richard Catarusa, calls number 644571
Okay.
on page 3.
Okay. Aleda's going to put you, well, you are in line. You should be next to talk to the state.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Good morning. This is Attorney Vanessa Garcia. I'm back from the breakout room.
All right. And you were conferring on, yes, on your client, and we excused Mr. Nettles, 3 people. Okay. What is your announcement?
So my announcement on cause number 673586. I have been conferring with the state. We just were hired on the case, so we haven't had access to all the discovery just yet. So we are asking for a reset to be able to confer further.
All right, January 31, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And,
may I be excused?
Yes, you have a wonderful afternoon. Take care.
Judge, may I approach?
Yes. Who is this?
Elizabeth Russell on Justin Vasquez.
All right, Ms. Russell.
Judge, I reached out to the number I have for Mr. Vasquez as well as his bond company. I did get a hold of one person, but not Mr. Vasquez, and asked him to call me back. But at this time, I'm not sure whether or not he'll be logging on to the Zoom.
All right, but you haven't had great communication with him, right?
I have not, Judge.
All right. Okay, I'm going to issue a bond forfeiture, but that warrant will not go out for 7 days. If you have any luck getting a hold of him, let me know, okay?
Sounds good, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Russell. You have a great day.
You as well.
Mr. Keith Engelkey.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have Juliana Cano. The case number is 670300. She's on page 7. Ms. Cano's had a couple of felony pending resets, but the felony's been dismissed. And right now we're waiting on an offer from the state.
So you're waiting for an offer from the state?
That's correct.
Okay, do you want to confer with them again?
I'd be happy to.
And that was on Juliana Cano, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, I'll mark you conferring, Mr. Engelkey, and you'll get a breakout room momentarily, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your
Daniel
Honor.
Garcia, did you have a chance to confer? Oh, you're here for a plea, aren't you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I haven't had a chance to check on that paperwork yet. I'm going to get through my docket, and then I'll make sure that the paperwork is ready, okay?
All right, Your Honor, I'd like to speak to Mr. Balser, if possible.
Absolutely. It won't be a problem. We'll go ahead and let me see. Yeah, we'll put you in a breakout room together, okay, Mr. Garcia?
Thank you.
Mr. Balser will be joining you, all right? Okay.
Your
John
Honor,
Reitmeyer? John Reitmeyer? You're muted, sir. Can you unmute yourself?
I'll try that. Is that better?
Oh, that's better. Who are you
Okay.
here on today?
Sorry about that, Judge.
No problem.
Honestly, Judge, I wish I could tell you. Another attorney told me you called my name. I didn't get an invite for this, so I'm really not quite sure.
Okay, Aleda, can you help us out?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. What was that again?
John Reitmeyer, what case is he here on today?
Oh, okay, John Reitmeyer.
Was that a clerical problem we have? I don't see him. Maybe you're not on today's docket, Mr. Reitmeyer.
might have said Capmeyer.
It might have been an error, you know.
Okay, sorry, Mr. Reitmeyer, but it's always nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. I do appreciate it.
No problem. I appreciate it, Judge. Thanks.
Take care.
Have a good day.
You too. No, I had called Mr. Capmeyer earlier because you were here earlier, but I think you had to pop out to go someplace else, right?
Yes, Your Honor, and I have returned.
Okay, and who are you here on?
April Madrano.
Okay.
You want the case number?
Yes, please.
673648.
I got it. Okay.
And she was present earlier. I saw her.
All right. I'll mark her present. She may still be here. Miss Medrano, are you still here?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Mr. Capmeyer, do you want me to go ahead and release her and she can go about her business?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Medrano, I'm going to excuse you. You can log off. Just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So what would you like to do on this, Mr. Capmeyer?
Confer, Your Honor.
All right. Marking you conferring. You'll get a breakout room momentarily.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye, Miss Madrano. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Victoria Cruz. Can you unmute yourself, please, Miss Cruz?
1 second, Judge. Mr. Dieter, please keep your mic muted, sir. The judge will call your attorney. Please do not interrupt. Thank you. Apologies, Judge.
Thank you, Deputy Butler. Okay, Victoria Cruz, can you unmute yourself, please? All right, I'll move on to somebody else. Let me see. Okay. iPhone with the white shirt, can you please identify yourself? What is your name?
Yes, you, sir. Your name?
What is your name, sir? Please identify yourself. Yes, sir, you were in the car. I'm looking at you. Right.
Elias Castillo.
Elias Castillo?
Yes.
Oh, who is your lawyer, sir?
Okay, sorry. Sorry.
¿Quién es su abogado?
Your Honor, that's my client.
Raymond.
¿Cómo se llama?
Raymond.
Raymond Alemán?
Sí.
Okay.
No, Your Honor, that's my client. That's
okay, Ms. Cruz. Okay,
Yes.
su abogada es la señorita o la señora Victoria Cruz.
Okay.
Okay, y está aquí presente. Okay, Ms. Cruz, yes.
Your Honor, if I may confer, I'm trying to work out an obstruction deal for him. I believe he qualifies.
I'm sorry, tell me that again.
If I may Mr. Garcia? If I may confer, Your Honor, please.
Okay, can I get his cause number, please?
Yes, Your Honor. He's at the bottom of page 1.
Okay. What is his
618.
name? Elias Castillo Ortega.
Yes, Your Honor. 618-625.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you want to confer on that, Miss Cruz?
Yes, please, Your Honor.
All right. I'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room any second. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Honor, may I approach when you have a chance? Ernest Acevedo.
Yes, Mr. Acevedo. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge. I'm here on Antonio Rodriguez. I want to confer in it, but I wanted to see if I could confer through email. I have to provide some documents. I think we're close to a deal, but I also have to get to a live setting in the 187th right now.
All right.
Can I get 30 days on that? And I think we have a real good chance of having a resolution on it.
Okay. And that was Ernest Rodriguez?
Antonio Rodriguez,
Antonio.
case number 626872.
626872. Okay. We'll reset that for January 31. Okay.
I appreciate that.
All right. And if he's here,
He is here.
excused. He may leave at this time. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Cole Nettles.
Hi, how are you doing this morning, Your Honor?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I've got 3 clients today, but I believe Vanessa Garcia previously announced for me and asked to have them excused. I just
She
need
did.
to confer with the state.
I'll mark you conferring, Mr. Nettles. Okay.
Great, thank you.
You'll get a breakout room any second. Okay.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Marisela Arredondo, are you ready to make an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, I am. I've conferred the state and highlighted some issues that I think that are on the video. So they're going to review, judge, and then get back to me with a rec on the case. So I'm just asking for a pretrial, Your Honor.
All right, 131, okay?
Your Honor, I am actually set to be in trial in Hayes County for an attempted murder case. Could I get a late February setting by chance?
I don't know that I have anything late February. I can give you, the best I can give you is February 16.
Perfect, Judge.
Okay, all right, great. Then, and you and Mr. Enrique are excused and may log off at this time.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nora Cáceres?
Yes, Your Honor. I have Armando Roman.
Okay, 1 second. Let me write that down. And we need to put on your video that you are an attorney. I just recognized you. Otherwise, I might not have called you right away.
No, I'm not an attorney.
Oh, you're not? Okay, then.
No.
Oh, your attorney is Armando Roman. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
there
I'm
we
so
go.
sorry.
Okay.
I
totally
contacted their
misunderstood.
office. Oh, yeah, I apologize about that, Your Honor. I contacted their office, and he said that he's in another hearing. But I've been logged in since 10 this morning.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to mark you present. And if you would like, I can excuse you at this time so you can go on about your business. And I will mark the time that I'm excusing you, which is 11:14. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Cáceres. You have a great day. Take care.
You too.
Judge, I'm back from the breakout room.
Yes,
The
Mr.
DA
Taylor.
says on December 27th to go ahead and call him to see if he's going to dismiss, email him. So can we come back on that date or a little bit afterwards so I can see if it's going to get dismissed, Judge?
Well, let me see. I don't have anything in December, but what I'll do is I'm going to give you the earliest one I have, which is January 31.
That's perfect.
But we'll just get it updated before that so that
Okay.
there won't be any problem, okay?
Well, hopefully it'll be dismissed by then, Judge.
Okay, great. All right.
Thank you.
Judge.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
and my client is there physically at the courthouse. Can you tell the
I have
bailiff?
him in custody, Judge. He's got a warrant.
Oh, okay. We need to find out what's going on there. Did you know
Does
about
judge's
that,
warrant?
Mr. Trevino?
I'm sorry?
It's a judge's warrant. Okay. I don't know why I did that.
From where?
Was it because he failed to appear? Is that what it is, Deputy Butler? Can you
It
tell
just
me?
tells me judge's warrant, and then the date 11/4, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe
Okay.
Leila can help me out with that.
You know what? It might have been a violation report pre-trial.
This is the first I've heard of that. And
I
he's
tell
made
you
every
what-
court setting.
Yeah. Do you have time to confer with him and find out what it is? Because he probably knows.
Okay, let me talk to him if
Okay.
they
He
can.
had no idea either.
Oh, he has no idea either.
No, he said he's made every meeting, Judge.
And he has with me.
Let me go into my Outlook and see if I can pull up what happened, and I'll be right back.
Thank you, Judge.
Or Aleda, can you do that so that I
Okay,
use of our time?
I'm sorry, I had a client here, Your Honor, but let me go ahead and look into, what are we looking for, Mr. Trevino?
Mr. Catarrusa?
We're trying to figure out why there's a judge's warrant on it.
644571.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is Doug Catmeyer. I'm back on April Madrano, and the prosecution said that I could ask for a reset. She's going to review discovery and email me an offer.
Mr. Katmeyer, so let me get back to this while we get this other straightened out. Let's see, where are you?
673-648.
Next time, sir, please wait for the judge to recognize you before you announce. We were in the middle of something else.
Okay, so I'm going to reset that to January 31, Mr. Katmeyer. Okay.
Sorry, I apologize to the court. I thought that you were going to wait till that she looked that up.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay, so we'll just reset that to January 31. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Katmeyer. You take care.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
Ms. Medrano can log off at this time also. All right, getting back to Fernando Trevino's case. Find any luck on that? Did you have any luck on that, Aleda?
On November 4th, there was a warrant issue, November 4th, 2021. Let me remanded without bond. Maybe it was an FTA. Let me just check the list that I have here for November 4th. Okay.
Judge, on that date, we appeared in court. He was actually in my office.
That's what the client states too, Judge.
Yeah, no, I don't have them as an FTA on that date. But on November 4th, for some reason, he did get, I would have to go through the 360 system, Judge, if you want to bear with me.
Yes. Because I'm wondering if it was something about the pretrial. Because sometimes I'm not aware when the next court date is going to be. But if there's a problem with pretrial, and I'll tell you, Mr. Trevino, if people get more than 3 violation reports because they have not installed ignition interlock or something significant, then I'm just compelled to, issue a warrant because those are bond conditions, and if they're not going to abide by them, that's what I have to do. I'm always very reluctant to do it, though. I have to be honest.
Well, he's been very compliant. In fact, another case that he had that was dismissed, they had him on GPS. He was fully compliant there, and they removed the GPS and they dismissed
Case
the
number
case.
is why he has a warrant. 644571. It was not an FTA. So, no.
All right, well, let's just, we don't know why that happened. I don't have in front of me why I signed that. But I am very reluctant to issue warrants. have to be honest. I've tried to have compliance hearings so that I can make sure that people know that they have to abide by their bond conditions. So all I can rely on when I issue warrants for pretrial is what pretrial is telling me. So I'll go ahead and recall the warrant.
Thank you, Judge.
Let me, can you ask Crispin to please come in so I can tell him to recall?
Yes, Your Honor, right away.
Thank you.
May we be excused, Judge?
Not
Yes,
yet,
well,
sir.
I think we need to get this cleared
Okay,
up.
I'll wait. I'll wait, Judge.
Okay, but yes, I mean, if you need to get to someplace else, Mr. Trevino, just know that we're going to recall the warrant and
Okay.
reinstate the bond, okay?
Thank you, Judge, because I do have to go to a lot. I have to actually go to the courthouse on this one.
Yeah, everybody's very busy. I totally understand. You take care. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you, Judge.
Your
Judge,
Honor,
good morning.
Your Honor, I have, Crystal. Crispin is not available, so Crystal is here.
Number 644571, I need to recall the warrant and reinstate the bond, please.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, so we'll already address that. Okay, Armando Roman, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you today?
Nora Cáceres, I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Well, I just spoke with Ms. Cáceres. I thought she told me she was an attorney, but that was my misunderstanding. So I did excuse her at 11:14, and
Okay.
I figured that would be okay with you. So.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you.
And what
Was
is
there?
the
It's gonna.
cause?
I don't know. There's two of them, Your Honor. They're motions to revoke. What
Oh,
we had
okay.
been doing was resetting them to see how she was doing. If she was making her payments.
All right. So then I guess, do you want to confer with Mr. Richardson and see if there's been
I
any
do.
progress? Okay. You'll get a breakout room in a second, and Mr. Richardson will be there to talk with you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Cole Nettles, did you have a chance to confer?
I did, Your Honor. For, I guess, one question I do have. So two of my cases, we were able to reach a plea agreement. I would like to wrap them up sooner. Does Your Honor happen to have a plea docket this Friday or possibly anytime next week?
Probably. Aleda, is that a problem if we set a plea or couple of pleas for Friday? I don't want to mess up Aleda's scheduling.
Okay.
No, that'll be fine, Judge. If we're going to have these cases taken care of, we can do it Friday.
All right. So then
All paperwork is ready, Your Honor.
we'll do that at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And that is, you will have the plea paperwork ready for us to just pop in and do those and move on, right?
Yes, Your Honor. I was just speaking with Karina, and she just needs me to send her my client's email addresses, and she'll send me the paperwork today so we can get it all done in advance.
All right. If you could do that as soon as possible.
Okay.
So who are you going to do pleas on? Mr. Davis?
Yeah, it's going to be Spencer Davis, 654452,
Okay.
and Trenton Yeary,
Okay.
657-494 and 495.
Okay. Okay. We'll
And
go
then-
ahead and, yes.
Oh, sorry, Your Honor. And then for my third client, William De Leon, I think we're going to need to set this case for a motion to suppress whenever the court has availability.
All right. So we will set that. Well, we normally give it like 2 weeks to help make sure everything is ready to go. But obviously Christmas is right around the corner. So I'm guessing we're probably going to reset that to January 31.
January 31st?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay. At 1:30. And
Great.
I am still working on my ruling on that last motion to suppress. I found the case law very interesting, so I'm on the verge of giving you a ruling any day now.
Okay, that's fine, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Okay, that's it for you, right? I think we've
Yeah.
reset everything.
Yep, that's everything I've got, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, we'll see you Friday. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good rest of your morning, Judge.
Thank you. You too.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yeah, well, I'll be 1 second. Okay, yes, sir. Who's Mr. Piddle? Yes, sir. Okay.
That wasn't me, Judge.
I'm sorry.
That wasn't me that asked to
Oh.
approach.
Okay,
It was Mr. Garcia.
Oh, Mr. Garcia. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, unfortunately, I need to speak to the prosecutor again.
Okay, not a problem. We'll go ahead and give you a breakout room. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Let me see. Mr. Piddle, did do you have an announcement for me?
Judge, I think my client's in the waiting room. Jeremiah Roblin.
Okay, let me see about that.
But today should be originally like the motion was signed, but I wasn't gonna put him out there too bad. I don't ever say. No, the judge is supposed to go ahead and yeah, you can't say nothing bad. A lot of these county courts and felony courts.
I don't see Mr. Roblin. I wonder if he went to the wrong place.
I'll text him right now, Judge. If you just give me a few minutes, I'll get back to you.
Because I'm not seeing him. Yeah, he might have used the wrong invite. Sergio Ibarra.
Good morning, Judge. I have Aaron Reyes this morning on the docket, if I could confer.
Okay, and do you have a cause number for that?
I do, yes, ma'am. It is 656250.
He's here, right? Let me see.
He is, yes,
No?
ma'am.
Okay, great. And you wanted to confer on that?
If I could, yes, ma'am.
All right, you'll get a breakout room in a moment, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that needs to make an announcement that I have not called on?
Your Honor, James Hunt is here. And I have Mike Van Dibber, or Mike Van Pelt.
And they issued a warrant and remanded him because he hasn't.
Do you have a cause number for that, please?
Yes, 667, 673, and 74.
All right. And Mr. Van Pelt is here?
I saw his name on there.
Okay, I'll mark him present. Okay, what do you want to do on this, Mr. Hunt?
I'd like to confer.
I'll mark you conferring. You'll get a breakout room, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
Um,
Mr. Fernandez?
yes, ma'am. I just want to know what was going on. I don't know if I got reset or what.
Okay, who is your lawyer, sir?
I'm not.
It's Lauren Lefton, and I have re-invited her a couple of times, Your Honor, to no avail. She must be busy.
Ms. Lefton?
That's correct.
Okay.
And she came in earlier today.
We're gonna have to, well, it looks like you have some other issues, and so she reset it to February 16, Mr. Fernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
You were present when I called on her name, right? That's why we were trying to get her back.
Yeah.
Because it was pretty fast. Would you want me to recall this for tomorrow so you can talk to her? Is that what you want to do?
If you can, please.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll recall it for tomorrow.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Okay, now, tomorrow's Thursday, right? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay, that's December 15. Okay, so at this time, sir, I'm going to excuse you and we'll bring you back tomorrow.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Confer with your attorney, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, sir, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. John Young.
Now I'm wired.
Okay, good morning.
I have Abel Mendoza. He has felonies pending or a felony pending. And I sought a reset earlier today. I had several Zooms I had to go, not Zooms, but in-person hearings I had to do today.
Right, but is Mr. Abel Mendoza here today? Abel Mendoza, are you here, sir?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Your Honor.
She's seeing if your
Okay.
client's present.
He's in the jail, Your Honor.
Okay, so yeah, I don't see him then. Okay, well, we can recall it for tomorrow. I just
I'm
always
supposed
does
to
he
start
have-
a trial tomorrow, Your Honor.
Okay, and he's got felonies pending, right?
He does.
So I just like it when the attorneys have an opportunity to speak with their clients on Zoom, because I know you guys are very, very busy. I understand you can't be visiting the jail at midnight, so that's
Actually, I was at the jail yesterday afternoon, Your Honor.
Say that again.
I was at the jail yesterday afternoon.
Okay, so you already talked to Mr. Mendoza.
I didn't see Mr. Mendoza at that time. I figured this was just going to be reset, so there wasn't any need to see him yet.
Okay. Well, I know you're busy, Mr. Young. I understand that, but due process is a very important issue with me, and so when we have Zoom, it doesn't take that much time to be able to just talk to your client, and you may already have done that. So, all right. So you already talked to Aleda about a reset.
I did, Your Honor.
And what date did you get?
She didn't give me a date. She said that she wanted me to come back and speak to you.
Okay. All right. So I think probably the problem was that you can't come in on the day of court and try to get a reset from her. So in the future, if you'll please try to get it done earlier, that won't be a problem. She'll just give you a reset without any problem. So
Your
let me
Honor, I did
ask
come
you
in
this.
early, and then I was in the middle of several other in-person hearings in the 379th, the 144th, and the 290th.
I understand. We're all very busy, Mr. Young. I totally understand where you're coming from. But are you the attorney on the felony?
I believe I am, Your Honor, yes.
Oh, all right. Then I'm going to reset that to February 16, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
But I just want to explain, we are all working fast and furiously. And so if Aleda is asking that you come in sooner to get a reset, it's because she's juggling many, many chores at the same time. And we don't want to make a mistake. It's just so easy when we work under pressure to make a mistake. So that's, for everybody's benefit, as if we can try to stay as efficient and accurate as possible. So it's not personal, okay? It's
I'm at the court's disposal.
Thank you, Mr. Young. Thank you very much. Will you have a wonderful day? Take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Leave it there, John. I'm going to take it next.
Yes, sir. I can't see who's at the bench. Could you please identify? Oh, there you go.
It's
All
Michael
right.
Beliveau.
Yes, sir, Mr. Beliveau. What can I help you with?
I have Michael Rodriguez. I see him on the Zoom there.
Okay,
Um,
great.
I apologize for being late, but I too was in several felony courts this morning.
Oh, I know. It's crazy right now. We're all trying to get ready for Christmas, and so it's just been very high pressure for everyone. Okay, so what do you want to do on this case? And he is present, you just said. Okay.
He is present. I have talked with him.
Okay.
The last time I was here, they told me he had a possible pending felony possession of a prohibited firearm. I have not seen anything come down on that. So is it possible to get this reset so I can look into that a little more?
Absolutely. Well, January 31 work for you?
Say again, ma'am?
January 31? Will
That
work?
works fine. That's
All right.
fine.
Let's come back January 31, okay? So
Thank you.
Mr. Rodriguez is excused and he can log off at this time.
And I'll
Thank you,
keep in
Mr.
touch with you,
Beliveau.
Mike.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Engelke, yes, sir. Did you have a chance to confer?
I confer with my client, Excuse me, Your Honor. I could log off, right?
Yes, Mr. Michael, I'm sorry, I've lost my place. Rodriguez, is that what I wrote?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Michael Rodriguez, you're excused, sir, and you can log off. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too. All right, Mr. Engelke, I'm sorry. What
I was placed into a breakout room with my client,
Oh,
and
that's
I've been speaking with her, and I have not received an offer from the state. So I thought I would, return to the main meeting and let you know what the status is going, what the status is.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could excuse us and then just have the state email an offer to me.
All right, so if I put you in another breakout room right now, you'll be next. Would you
Okay.
like, okay, I'm going to move you from, you were in 6, I'm going to move you to 10, and you'll be next to confer, okay?
All right, and then my client be excused?
Yes, sir. Let me see, Juliana Cano?
Yes,
You are
ma'am.
excused, ma'am, and you're free to log off. Just
She's
stay
in,
touch.
she's in the breakout room now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to ask you to, well, we'll go ahead and go there and help her get out of the breakout room, okay?
All right.
All right. Unless you want to go back there and help her get out of the breakout room, and then you can go to room 10.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just go back to,
To 6 first.
okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Thank you.
May I approach, Your Honor? James Hunt?
James Hunt, yes, sir.
I had a chance to confer with the state, and I would like a short reset on Van Pelt 667, 673, and 74.
All right, we're going to reset that to January 31. That's the earliest reset we have. But if you think that you might reach an agreement and want to do a plea, as soon as you have all that paperwork done, just let us know. We'll bring you in earlier.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
May we be excused?
Yes, sir. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Armando Roman, did you have a chance to confer with Mr. Richardson? Oh, you're muted still, sir. Would you please unmute yourself?
Yes, I conferred with Corey Richardson, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you need to talk to the state still, or?
No,
Okay.
Corey, it's enough with Corey.
All right.
I'll just wait for the reset to come my way, Your Honor.
All right, January 31, okay?
Sounds good, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Roman.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Day. Take care.
You too.
Okay, now it looks like I may have a chance to check on some paperwork for pleas we have lined up. Mr. Garcia, did you get to
Your
confer
Honor.
again with the state?
I just need to speak with Mr. Balser and help him finish the paperwork.
Okay. All right, so let me see where you were with Mr. Balser. Is Mr. Balser still in the breakout room or not? Yeah, I'm going to send you
I'm
back
not
to
sure.
room 1, Mr. Garcia. Oh, you got
Okay.
moved. Okay, great. You should just click on that, okay?
All right.
Thank you.
Your Honor, permission to speak.
Did it work, Mr. Garcia? You should be able to get back to 1.
Stay muted, Galaxy A21. Please mute your mic, sir. The judge will recognize you when it's your turn. And if I may, Judge?
Yes.
Kelly Piddle's client, Jeremiah Rabelin, has appeared.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Deputy.
Mr. Robelin, good morning. Can you unmute yourself, sir, please? Jeremiah Robelin, will you please unmute yourself?
I don't think he can hear, Judge. I think he probably needs to press that button that allows him to put it on speaker. You can hear us, sir? Yeah.
Mr. Roblin, good morning, sir.
Morning.
And thank you for checking in. I wanted just to be able to see you so I could mark you present.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it's very important that when individuals have a court date that they appear, because the downside of it is if I don't have an opportunity to mark you present, then I feel compelled to issue a warrant. I do not want to do that.
No, ma'am.
So I thank your attorney for getting a hold of you and bringing you in. And that's all I needed, just to be able to see you so I can mark you present. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. You too.
Thank you very much, Mr. Piddle. I appreciate that.
Merry Christmas. Okay.
You too.
Eric Salazar, this is a court proceeding. Wake up, sit up. Act like you're in my courtroom, sir.
My bad, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Mr. Engelke?
I spoke with my client, told her she was excused. Could you put me into the breakout room for the stay? I believe it was number 10.
Yes, sir. You will get that moved there any second now, okay? You'll get that prompt any second.
I got it. Thank you.
All right.
Judge, I have a quick update for the court.
All right, Mr. Ibarra.
Okay, this is on Mr. Aaron Reyes. We've just had a chance to confer with Karina on this one. An offer has been conveyed, which I need to convey to my client. I also had conferred about at least some consideration for a potential counter proposal. And so if I could just have a reset to accomplish that, Judge, I think we'll have some sort of if it's going to be a plea, it'll probably be the next setting. But if not, then we'll let the court know in advance that we intended to set it for trial.
All right, we'll reset that for January 31.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
As I say to everyone, if you reach an agreement and you want to do that plea earlier, as long as you have your paperwork completed, just to let Aleda know and we'll bring you in earlier. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
All right,
Wonderful.
Mr. Roman, thank you Mr. Ibarra, thank you for your hard work. We're going to excuse Mr. Reyes, and you can all both log off at this time.
Thank you very much, Judge. I appreciate your time. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Okay, Merrick Salazar Millan, will you please unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who is your attorney, sir?
It was supposed to be Edward, I think P. Piper, but I had tried calling them yesterday ahead of time, and I guess they were closed, and I tried calling them today as well, but same thing happened.
Okay. Have you been in touch with your attorney, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay, all right. I'm just going to reset you to January 31. Call your attorney and let him know. He's probably in another court right now, and we will tell him when he comes. But just to, as a backup, we need for you to call him and let him know that you were here. And I'm excusing you at 11:43.
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes.
That case, I'm checking the system. I think he doesn't have an attorney in this unless he hired him.
Oh, okay. Is this an MTR?
No, this is a new case. He does have some cases in County Court 7, which is Edward Piker on that one.
Well, that's what he said.
Yeah, on County Court 7.
Yes.
Yeah, so can we just go ahead and appoint Mr. Piker?
Of
Did
course.
you hire Mr. Piker?
I'll do that, Your Honor.
Mr. Millan, did you hire Mr. Piker?
No, ma'am. He had actually asked me if I could ask for a refer, if he can.
Court-appointed attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right. Well, if he will accept this court appointment, we will appoint Mr. Piker. But
Yes,
they don't always want to be appointed if they've been hired on another case.
Okay. I have one question though.
Yes.
Okay. Since I was on full house arrest, my most important question is if I could work. I know I'm on monitor, but I need to work. I really do. Like, at least I'll stay on monitor. I really don't care, but I really do need to work. I really
certainly understand that, but actually that's something that your attorney needs to ask for.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and we'll find out today if Mr. Piker wants to take this case. And if he does, then we'll recall you for tomorrow, okay?
Thank you so much.
So tomorrow at 10.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if we do not send you, well, do we have your phone number and all the information we need?
If you want to take it down right now.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to ask you to go to a breakout room.
Your
with
Honor,
Ms. Castillo.
if I
Yes.
may, I do have his telephone number,
All
but
right.
I did send him the application. That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Look, actually, the printer is right here, and I couldn't connect it to print out the form and everything.
And I was informing him if he had some issues that he could come by the office, but he gives me this that he's house arrest. So that's the only issue here.
Yes. Last time I went to the office, they had said I violated, and they just rearrested me again, even though I was out for 24 hours on monitor. And then the next day I went to court, and they told me I violated, and they recharged me again for I don't know what.
All right, so Elena, in the interest of justice, let's just appoint Mr. Piker.
Okay.
And that way at least we'll, and he can, we just need to send that to pretrial so that he can come to the office. Now, you know what? I guess I need to follow up on that. Well, yeah, it becomes moot because we're appointing Mr. Piker. So,
Okay.
yeah, so we don't have to have that paperwork after all.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So then I'm going to reset this, Mr. Millon, for January 31. And
Okay.
anything you need to get through your attorney. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, sir. All right. Then you're excused, and I've marked you present. And we'll see you January 31. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, miss. Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Take care. Bye-bye. All right. Galaxy A21. What is your name, sir?
My name is Victor B. Ruiz. My case number is 634830, and David Garcia is my attorney.
All right.
And I was scheduled for court today.
All right. Tell me your name again, Victor.
Yes, ma'am. Victor Bagnado Ruiz.
Ruiz, okay.
R-U-I-Z.
All right. I've got your cause number. Thank you for providing that.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Ruiz, we will wait for your attorney. You can wait also, but it's about 12 minutes to noon. I don't know if you have to get to work or do something else. I can excuse you. I can excuse you and document when I'm excusing you, or if you want to wait for your lawyer, we can do that. Whatever you want to do.
I can wait a little while longer. And do I have to speak to somebody to get excused if I don't hear or see him on Zoom?
No, sir. I would be the only one that could excuse you. So.
Okay. I guess if you could excuse me, I would appreciate it. And I can always call the court clerk for another date, or David Garcia.
Well, I will give you a return date. It's going to be January 31. Okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, sir. So I'm excusing you at 11:48. And just stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? And
Yes, Your
we
Honor.
will see you back here January 31 at 10 in the morning.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, sir. You too. Take
Yes,
care.
ma'am. God bless.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes, Miss Cruz.
I first state DA Sanchez on Elias Castillo Ortega, page 1, bottom.
Yes, ma'am. I've got it.
Excellent. Yes, Your Honor. If we could have another pretrial conference date, she is evaluating it for my request of obstruction.
January 31. Okay.
And he was logged on, Your Honor. May we be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Y'all have a great day. And Mr. Elias Castillo Ortega is free to log off at this time. Take care. Have a great Christmas if I don't see you before. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Likewise. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Engelke, did you get a chance to talk to the state?
Yes, I did. He needs to confer with some folks to get an approval on his offer.
Okay.
So we will need to return.
Okay. Let's come back January 31, okay?
That's great, Your Honor. Enjoy your holidays.
All right. Have a wonderful Christmas break. If I don't
Thank
see you
you.
before, take care.
Okay.
And Ms. Ganu can log off. Thank you.
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr.
Your Honor,
Dietert? Yes, sir.
I have a question. Is my attorney here, or like, what am I waiting on?
Let me ask you who your attorney is.
Uh,
I'm sorry?
I have to pull it up in my emails
Okay.
because
All
he
right.
didn't contact me at all. Like usually he'll contact me before the court even started. He didn't contact me at all.
All right. Well, you know, I know it sounds like an excuse, but everybody is very busy right now, but that's the reality. Everybody's
Yes, ma'am.
running around trying to meet all kinds of deadlines.
Judge, that case number,
Yes, thank you.
668203, page
All right.
6,
Page 6,
bottom.
thank you very much. Okay, Mr.
Abelardo
Dieter.
Garza.
Abelardo Garza, okay. But I do have a lot of great help, Mr. Dieter, so you can just see that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All the people that I work with are just amazing. All right, so you want to wait for Mr. Garza? I'm sure he's in another court right now. Everybody's been very, very conscientious about getting all.
I mean, on the cool, I mean, if we can reschedule it the next court, I can just go down there because all I know is that all I have to do is just sign papers and you're going to sign it as time served. But I low key just wanted to fight this case because I really did nothing wrong at that criminal trespassing thing.
All right. Mr. Dieter, I am the judge, so you do not want to share things with me about your case. I do appreciate the fact that you do not want to enter a plea, and that is perfectly acceptable. You need to do what is best for you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So, but you have been given an attorney. You need
Yes,
to
ma'am.
discuss everything with Mr. Garza, and everything that is, exculpatory in your case. Make sure he knows that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. So, I'm going to ask you to come back January 31, so that's going to give you a little bit of time to make sure that you and Mr. Garza are on the same page, okay?
All right, yes, ma'am.
All right, so at this time, I'm going to excuse you, Mr. Dieter. You take care. And,
All right,
and
for sure.
so 11:52. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Medellin, if you are driving your vehicle, please pull your vehicle over, sir. Arthur Medellin, please pull your truck over and stop your vehicle. Thank you.
Who is Mr. Medellin's lawyer? Oh, Joseph Acevedo. Aleda, did we give Mr. Acevedo a re-invite?
Which Acevedo?
Arthur Medellin, his attorney is Joseph Acevedo, it looks like.
Oh, okay. I can bring him back in.
Please.
One other thing, Judge.
Yes.
The client that I have in the courtroom still, Mr. Catarusa. I was fixing to release him, but Crystal called and said there was some information she needed to share with you before I let him go.
Yeah, Your Honor, and Crispin Flores is here to give you that update on that, where that FTA came across.
Oh, okay, great. Let me find out. Thank you.
Yes,
all right,
Your Honor.
So do I want to do that in a breakout room or?
It's up to you, Your Honor.
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay.
I'll go to breakout room, what, 1?
Okay.
What's good? No, somebody's there. Mr. Balser is still there. I'm going to move Mr. Balser.
You can go to room 2.
Yeah, Mr. Balser needs to leave. I think, wasn't he Mr. Engelke's client?
Oh, that was Daniel Garcia.
Oh, Daniel Garcia. Yes, sir. Mr. Garcia.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm still here. I believe. Yes, I spoke with Mr. Balser and we filled out the paperwork. It should be done, Your Honor.
All right, so we're waiting to do a plea on that. Okay. All right, let me get a break and check on that paperwork so we can move on that, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, let me go to room 2 then, Aleda. Okay, Deputy Butler.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, what I just found out, it is not my warrant, so I'm not going to recall it. And
Butler. Yeah.
Do we re-invite Trevino, Your Honor?
yes,
What's the
please.
court came from? Okay, so just on the, does our judge still sign the commitment? Okay. It's out of Judge Carruthers' court.
It's not my warrant.
Yes, I was
So
speaking with a hot mic.
I am not going to recall a warrant that is not mine. So we do need to bring Mr. Trevino back so I can explain to him. So if he needs to go see Judge
What's the case
Carruthers,
number on that?
644, let me see if I can find it again.
571.
644 571.
Yeah.
Judge, I could give him a phone call if you'd like.
Gonna call Mr. Trevino?
Fernando Trevino.
Okay.
Yeah, I could give him a phone call if you'd like.
Alright. Yeah, because I'm not going to recall the warrant. I told him I would, but I was assuming it was my warrant. I'm not going to recall somebody else's warrant.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let me take a break here so I can check on the plea paperwork so we can get that done. I will be back shortly. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself.
I'll be with you shortly, Mr. Stohansky.
Thank you.
Mr. Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
I found the discovery acknowledgement, but I did not find the plea paperwork on Mr. Balzer yet.
Okay,
We need to see what the holdup is.
let me get a message to him.
Okay.
It's still with the defendant, Judge.
Okay, yeah, there's probably some little prompt that he's overlooking, maybe like sand or clothes or something. Okay.
All right. Is he still here on the Zoom, Your Honor?
Mr. Balzer? I thought he was. Mr. Balzer, are you here?
He's in room 1. I'll put him in room 1.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So Erica Padilla just sent a chat that her lawyer is in other courts and there's a problem getting here. So, Miss Padilla, can you unmute? Miss Padilla, can you start your video, please? Miss Padilla, I did read your chat about your lawyer. Tell me your lawyer's name again. Can you hear me? Miss Padilla, can you hear me?
Your Honor?
Yes, now I can hear you. Okay. Can you hear me okay? Miss Padilla, can you hear me?
Your Honor?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. Can you increase
I
the
apologize.
volume?
I'm at work right now.
All right.
Yes, it's going as high as I can. I'm sorry.
Okay. What is your lawyer's name?
Sandoval?
Frank Sandoval?
Yes.
Okay. I'm
I'm
going
going through
to...
yes, Frank Sandoval.
Okay, I am going to mark you present, ma'am, but I'm also going to excuse you so you can go ahead and go back to work.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I'm excusing you at 12:06, okay? We'll wait for your lawyer. Okay?
Okay, I don't know if he's going to make it because he just sent me a message. Let me just repeat it to you.
No, ma'am.
Conflict
No,
of
ma'am.
multiple
No, ma'am.
multiple
No, ma'am.
settings.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Oh,
No, he has to actually advise the court. He cannot ask you to do it.
okay.
Okay? But
Okay.
you are
Okay, then
excused.
thank you so much.
You are excused so you can go back to work, okay? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Stay in touch with your lawyers. I'll give him a new court date, okay?
Yes, I will. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Mr.
Bye-bye.
Matt, take care. Mr. Matt Stolhansky, how are you today? You're muted, you know that.
Judge, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Oh, I'm afraid I would.
We're in the middle of a trial of the 290th, and my defendant I've been sitting with for 3 days is COVID positive today.
No. Oh, see, so you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go
Gotta go
get
get
tested,
tested.
right?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
just had that experience, but thank God mine was negative.
Yeah.
So I checked at 3 in the morning, and because it's not instant, instantaneous. So I hope it's negative for you.
Thank you, ma'am. I do too.
So you're here on what case today?
I think I've got some traffic appeals.
Okay.
My phone has been recording me. I'm erasing it. I apologize.
Oh, okay.
I was texting someone. Anyway, okay, there we go. Arturo Fuentes.
Okay.
Now he had appeals in 9 and in 5, and I was trying to get them together so we could get a deal done.
Okay. So it was 9 and 7?
9 and 5.
Oh, 9 and 5. Okay. All right. So, have they given you any kind of offer yet?
No, ma'am. Like I said, the first thing I had to do was get them all in one court. So
Okay.
that's what I was hoping had gotten done.
Okay. So, are you going to ask they be transferred to 5, or what are you going to do?
That would be great. If you'll send all yours to 5, I'll take care of them then.
Okay, but actually, you're going to have to be the one that initiates it. You just need to send Aleda a request to transfer.
Okay,
and,
I'll do that.
And that's how we'll do it, I think.
Yes, ma'am. Just
Okay.
just an email request.
Yeah, I think so. It's gotten complicated. I can't tell you how to do it because it's just not like the old way.
I understand.
Okay.
All right.
Well, okay.
Thank you, Judge.
You have a great day. Take
Will
care.
do. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Christopher Morales.
I'm here.
Can you start your video, sir, please? And
1 second.
all right. Christopher Morales, who is your attorney, sir?
Robert, I can't pronounce his last name. 1 second. I have it in my messages.
Okay.
Robert Behrens.
Oh, Robert Behrens, yes. Okay. All the lawyers are handling many courts at one time, so he apparently has not been able to get to ours yet. But I'm going to mark you present, and I'm going to excuse you so that you can go about your business. And I'm going to tell you that I'm going to reset this for January 31. So you
Okay.
can write it down and just stay in touch with your lawyer. The way this has worked out, I excuse people, and then in the next 5 minutes, the lawyer is able to come in. But unfortunately, I just don't want to hold you on in court longer than necessary. Okay,
Okay.
so.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Morales, you're welcome to log off at this time, okay?
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. You too.
Huh?
Kids. It's not complicated to any of our kids. They could school you so good. Lavish.
Mr. Balser, mute your mic, sir.
So we are waiting for Mr. Sandoval, Joseph Acevedo.
Mr. Acevedo was notified and he is in another Zoom call, but they will let him know as soon as possible.
All right, thanks. And we're trying to get the Balser plea done, right? Mr. Garcia, did you have any luck?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe it should be there in your box.
All right, I'm going to go over there and look again. And I'm going to go to another you'll be able to hear me. No, you know what? I'm going to just mute myself and go. That way, I won't be thinking out loud and bothering people. Mute my. Okay, I did find the paperwork on Mr. Baltzer's plea, and we are going to do that momentarily. Can everyone hear me? I'm never sure.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, great. Mr. Acevedo, good morning. You had a client here by the name
Yes, Your Honor, you asked me to sign in. You've already given me.
Arthur Medellin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and so he just came in so I could mark him present. Is that what happened?
Yes, and you already gave me a new court date.
Okay, great. All right, so I've told him to stay in touch with you, and actually, he's still here.
Yes,
Arthur Medellin. Okay.
You gave me a date of 2/8/22, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Medellin, can you hear us? Can you unmute yourself, sir, please? Okay, Mr. Medellin? Uh-oh, your audio's not good. Can you make your audio louder? Can you increase the volume on your audio? All right, so... Yes, sir. Mr. Medellin, your attorney had already come in earlier and conferred with the state, and he already has a reset on you. So that was February 8th. You are coming back February 8th.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? All right, sir. So you're excused now and you can log off. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a happy holidays.
You too, sir. Thank you, Mr. Acevedo.
Thank you. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great day. Thank you very much.
You do the same.
All right, so now I guess we can do the plea, right? Let's do that. All right, so Mr. Balser, can you unmute yourself, please, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Will you
Oh, wait.
please? Okay, there we go.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
I
You
do.
may lower your hand. Let me get this
Okay.
paperwork. All right. So this is cause number 632772. Mr. King, are you going to do this, or is Ms. Sanchez going to do this?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay.
Or at least I'm going to try.
All right, great. So this is the state of Texas versus Robin Balser. Counsel, please give me your announcements.
Jeffrey King on behalf of the state.
Daniel Garcia for the defendant.
All right. So are you Robin Balser?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right, so my paperwork, which you will see on the screen, it's entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. You reviewed that with your attorney, right? You recognize that?
Yes, ma'am. I went over it.
Okay. You see that you're being charged with the offense of resisting arrest during a search transportation as a Class A misdemeanor. Counselor, are we proceeding on the information as it was presented originally?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Balser, you see that the range of punishment for that is up to 1 year in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $4,000. You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I thought it was a Class B misdemeanor.
No, sir.
I've been under the, okay. It's fine.
Well, no, sir. If you need time to think about it, we can take a little break. And if you have questions,
Well,
you
no,
can
I
ask-
mean, I was just under the assumption that it was a Class B misdemeanor the whole time, not a Class A.
Well,
But
that's a significant
maybe I was just
difference.
mistaken.
Why don't you talk
Yeah.
to your attorney for about 3 minutes, and we'll come back. We're going to recess for now, so you can ask him other questions. You need to be sure that you know what you're doing on this. Okay?
No, I do know what I'm doing.
All right. Well, so you're willing to accept the fact that you could go to jail for up to a year and or pay a fine up to $4,000, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So then we're going to, and the record shows that I gave you an opportunity to ask questions of your attorney just so that you are entering a knowing and voluntary plea here. So we're going to go to page 2
Yes,
where it
ma'am.
says defendant's signature. And did you sign that, sir?
I did.
It was electronically, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you understand that by signing that document, you're giving up your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other enumerated rights in that document?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If you have an agreement with the state, and I follow it, but later tonight you think about it more and you change your mind, you want to take back your plea, you need to know that you need my permission to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea and nothing that you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, if you plead no contest to this offense, you need to know that I can still find you guilty of this offense. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just because you're pleading no contest doesn't mean that I cannot find you guilty of this offense, okay? That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Okay. So, all right, so Mr. Garcia,
Yes, Your Honor.
um, have you had an opportunity to discuss the offense with the charge with Mr. Balser?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
Yes, he does, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in his defense?
Yes, he has.
I approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, there is. And that agreement is a $300 fine, probated or suspended in its entirety, court cost, 4 months of deferred adjudication, 24 hours of community service. And just so the court is aware, there was a condition precedent to this offer of an APSI course, which the defendant has completed that course.
Is that AP as in Paul?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Garcia, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
All right. So, Mr. Balser, to the offense of resisting arrest, search, transportation as a Class A misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir?
No contest, Your Honor.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you doing this of your own free will, sir?
I am.
I will accept your plea. I am not making any findings of guilt. I am placing you on deferred adjudication for a period of 4 months, assessing a $300 fine. $300 of that fine is probated, plus court costs. You are to complete 24 hours community service, and you, as a condition before this plea was entered, was that you would complete the APSE course, and the court has been informed on the record that you have already completed that, so you will get credit for that. Now, I'm going to give you another option that's purely optional and it's not mandatory, but if you are fully vaccinated for COVID, or if you become fully vaccinated for COVID, I will give you 12 hours community service credit, leaving you 12 hours to complete, okay? But as I say,
Okay.
that is purely up to you whether you want to get credit for those hours that way or not. All you have to do is show proof to the probation department that you have already had it or whenever you get it, okay? All right, is there anything further from defense?
Yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, there is one further thing. I would like to ask the court permission that the defendant be allowed to purchase his community service hours. He's in a unique position at present time, has lots of work.
Okay, I will grant that. So if you have 24 hours, well, I will allow Mr. Balser to purchase 12 hours of the community service hours at a rate of $7.25 an hour. I would recommend that the proceeds be donated to the San Antonio Food Bank because we're still not out of this pandemic, unfortunately. So I think that takes care of everything, right? So I just need to tell you, Mr. Balser, that deferred adjudication can be a good result for you. If you keep all your promises, you will not have a conviction. That is very important. And is Mr. Balser's
Yes, ma'am.
video?
Where do I report and
I'm going
what
to
is
tell you
the
that. I'll
what
get
is
to that.
the
I'm going to give
okay.
you all the information you need, okay?
I'm sorry.
Not a problem. So, you need to know that the court
Yes, ma'am.
expects you to comply with all the terms and conditions of your probation. Because if the state files a motion and I find reason to follow it, then I can give you that conviction, revoke your community supervision, assess up to 1 year in Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So that is really bad, right? So I want to I hope that you will
Yes,
take
ma'am.
every opportunity to make this a successful deferred adjudication, so that you will not have that hanging over your head in the future. Okay. So
Okay.
you also need to know that I have followed your agreement, sir. That means you do not have a right to appeal. So it's really important that you take this very seriously. You appear to be relatively young to me, and I hope that you have a good future. So at this time,
Thank
is
you,
there
Your
anything
Honor.
further from the state?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I do need to go over one thing that we have not gone over. You filled out a personal data sheet, and that's a very important document.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you always want to be able to have communication with the probation department. Something may come up that may be important in your benefit. And so, do you swear that everything you put on that personal data sheet is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, sir. Thank you. At this time, we're going to adjourn this hearing. I'm going to ask you to meet with Mr. Corey Richardson. He is our court liaison officer for probation. He is going to give you important information on what to expect and how to proceed. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Balser. I hope that you have a very good outcome and a great future. You take care. And I'm going to ask you, oh, where did he go? Did we drop him?
I think he went to the breakout room.
Okay, Aleda already did that. Okay. All right. Thank you,
Just-
Mr. Richardson.
Just one quick question. Was this deferred, and how long was it? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that
Oh,
part.
it was 4 months deferred adjudication.
Okay, thank you so
24
much.
hours community service. Okay?
Thank you so much.
All right. And he did get credit for the APSI course.
Sounds good. Okay, I'll go talk to him. Thanks.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Let me see. Gary, iPhone, would you identify yourself, please? Oh, you're muted, please. Unmute.
Gary Chirac.
Oh, okay. Well, it's good to see you.
Well, Judge, I was in the 379th on live court today, so I just stepped in my office.
Not a problem. So you had a client in our court today?
Yeah, Carolyn Benavides. She has felony pendings.
Okay, let me find her on my docket. Do you happen to have a cause number?
I don't. I just walked in the door.
Okay, let me see if I can
On
find it.
page 5, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay. Carolyn Benavides.
The fourth one down.
Okay. All right, so I don't know that she was here. Ms. Benavides, are you here? Carolyn Benavides?
What did she get notice of the hearing, Judge? Because I haven't given her notice.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because I was going to be in court. I didn't know when I would finish.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's very important that I have her appear. Do you have a good phone number for her?
I don't know, Judge. I have a ton of clients, and I don't know if I have a good phone number for her or not. I don't know if I've talked to her. It's a court-appointed felonies, and this is a misdemeanor, so I haven't probably had any contact with her.
Okay, you're the attorney on the felonies also?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to reset this for February 16. But, Mr. Chirac, it's very important to me that when the defendants have a court appearance scheduled, that they appear. And
Yes,
my habit is, if they're not in court, I do not want to issue a warrant. I don't want to do a BF. But I require the attorneys to call them so they can show up so I can mark them present.
All right,
Okay.
Judge. I will do that the next time.
Okay, please, because I am very consistent about that, so I want everyone to know how we do this.
All right, ma'am.
Okay? All
All
right,
right.
so February 16, you take
All
care.
right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Valerie Fisher, good morning, or good afternoon, right?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. My apologies. I was confused about whether or not I had to make an appearance this morning. I'm here on behalf of Priscilla Vargas,
Okay, and let's see
and
if I
her
can.
case has since been dismissed
Okay.
for PTD.
Okay, so can you give me the cause number so I can just make my notation?
Yes, Your Honor. My apologies. Let me look that up very quickly.
And that's correct, Your Honor. She's on page 2, the third one down, and they just posted this yesterday that the case was dismissed for pretrial diversion.
And that was Priscilla Vargas, or did I misunderstand?
Yes.
That's
On
correct, Your
page
Honor.
2? Okay. Well, why am I not finding it on page 2? Am I going right past it? Oh, I see. It's at the top. Okay. Okay, so that was dismissed. All right. Well, thank you very much, Ms. Fisher, for coming in.
No, thank you, Your Honor. My apologies again for being so late and doing so.
No problem. Thank you. You have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you. You
Take
too.
care. Bye-bye.
Take care.
All right. So is that it, Aleda? Do we have anybody else? Well, Mr. Sandoval, did you send him another invite?
I did, and apparently he's still in another felony court, Your Honor. And I also re-invited Abelardo Garza,
Yes. Okay.
and he must be busy as well.
Yeah, everybody's very busy.
Yeah, I didn't have any
understand
input on Karen Corby. I sent a re-invite, first page. Second page, I re-invited Jonathan Perez.
Well, there's quite a few then.
I invited on the fourth page Robert Behrens.
Yeah, Mr. Acevedo had actually been here earlier, but apparently his client did not hear.
And Abelardo Garza, I re-invited him from page 6.
Okay.
And Frank Sandoval, page 7.
Well, I was, since I got my result and I'm negative, I was going to go to the courthouse. And I have a plea to turn in, so I guess I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to, Mr. Richardson, did you have any success on finding Mr. Trevino, talking to him?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. I told him that the warrant was not out of our court. And I think he was going to contact the MAG court or Judge Carruthers court to see what was going on with that. Apparently, there was another attorney on that before that requested a competency hearing.
Oh, okay.
Before hiring him, so he was going to try and figure out what was going on with that.
Okay.
But
Right.
but he did say thank you very much to you, Your Honor.
Okay. Well,
And he understood. He completely understood that the warrant wasn't coming out of this court.
well, good. I'm glad. I mean, because I try to remember, but I do sign a lot of things, and I can't remember everything I signed. So that's why I was a little concerned.
Did you get the commitment for that, Judge? So I can get it back so I can process this gentleman?
Check. I will check right now.
Thank you.
Thank you for reminding me.
It's not like you've been busy or nothing.
No.
And if you let me see. I haven't sent it to you, Your Honor. I was very busy. Sorry. If I don't know about it, it's just gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Let me give it.
Oh, and I also sent you an email about tomorrow, Judge.
What was that about tomorrow?
December 15th, Judge Boyd's court. When we were at lunch at the Palm, she called me out on my cheesecake.
Oh, yeah?
Remember, I told her I'd make her the best cheesecake she ever had in her life, and she said that's a pretty bold statement, not knowing what I've eaten in my lifetime. And you owe me cheesecake, so tomorrow their Christmas party, and I've made 2 cheesecakes. So I don't know if we're all invited or what. So
Well, I'm sure we are. I mean, we always do that, but I
sent you an email.
Oh, Okay, all right. Well,
And sent one to her too to expect my cheesecakes because she did call me out, and I not going to let my big mouth get the best of me.
No, truth is, you're just showing off.
Okay.
But I can back it up though.
All right, so if I may, John Pettis is trying to log in. Jonathan Pettis, Frank Sandoval is still in the 379th on 2 trial settings. And Robert Barons is trying to get on, so
Okay, all right, we'll wait.
if you wish, yeah. All we do is still need to.
Fortunately, I did have
YouTube.
breakfast this morning. I'm in the Adobe sign right now, so I don't think, yeah, I've still got YouTube going on. All right, so I guess I can stop it and then start it again. So let's see. I have to actually, I can't do it from here. I have to come back and do it. Okay.